Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the center position. And for the 76ers, we've got George. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the 2. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Siakam outside. Outside Nesmith. Hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Putting a cherry on top of that layup. Has a little fun with the double clutch.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Three-pointer Embiid. Hits a three-pointer.
Just another thing that makes Embiid unguardable. He can hit shots from any spot on the floor.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Here's the three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Maxey with it. George outside. Releases from 15. And he drops that one in.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle plotted them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Oubre. Screen by Embiid. Here's Grimes. Three-pointer, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Down low. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Oh, stolen by Turner. Halliburton outside. And he converts the layup. Halliburton's got his second basket of the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. For three, George. The rebound by Nembhard. The Pacers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Halliburton outside. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Free throw good, Halliburton.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Halliburton.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's George. And no good. The dry spell continues. Pacers leading by 5. And Siakam with the slam.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Philadelphia making a change here.
Number 20, Darren McCain.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 7-point differential. Maxey with a screen on Siakam. Pass to Embiid to halt the run. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Embiid's got 5.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us and the U.S. men's national team.
4 on the clock. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And McCain pulls it down. 76ers trail by 5. George passes to Maxey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
A natural scorer who plays with a lot of energy. Maxey, he's going to have a long career.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
He's off on the first. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And the Pacers making a change here. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepherd, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. 76ers trail by 6. Here's McCain, still without a bucket. It's Edwards on the wing. Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone, but in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Butler comes in for Maxey. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Shepherd. And both free throws good for Edwards. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Halliburton outside. Walker passes to Mathurin. Toppin against Embiid. Pass to Halliburton. 3 on the clock. Excellent D there from Embiid.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Now Halliburton. And here's Toppin from the arc. And that's not going to go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Pacers up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The Sixers trailing. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Obi Toppin. And it's Walker in at the power forward. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Here's McCain. No points yet. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. 13 feet out. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Walker. Back to McConnell. Edwards against Mathurin. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And one thing about Mathurin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Mathurin taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Butler. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. He's off on the second. An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
And the basket by Embiid.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. There's a screen by Toppin. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's McCain, defended by Halliburton. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Fades away. Indiana with a rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Turner. Second chance shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And the defense recognizing that Turner can make this shot, which is why he gets fouled.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Indiana with some changes. Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for Mathurin. And so Turner nails them both. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Maxey passes to Grimes. Back to Maxey. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And It's Embiid again missing. Indiana leading by 5. Nembhard outside. Pass to Turner. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Mathurin's checked in for Indiana. And here's Indiana now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. No good on the 3. 76ers trail by 5. Inside, it's tipped. Outside Nesmith. To the inside. Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside Nesmith. Back to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Maxey. Up top, George with the drive. Here's Grimes. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. And Grimes pulls it down. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Maxey. Here's the pick from downtown. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Indiana leading.
Now it's the lineup for your 76ers.
And here's Siakam.
Number 1.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Siakam's gotten his second bucket.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
George drives in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Pacers leading by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up that shot. So close. Let's hear it for the participants.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's Maxey. George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Now here's Embiid. 4-point game. Clock at 6. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
How do you avoid fouling Embiid inside the paint? It's nearly impossible. The man is a monster.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
And Embiid drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
Maxey against Halliburton. Elbow shot on the way. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Maxey's got 6.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Halliburton against Maxey. Nesmith passes to Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nice shot by Turner.
At almost 7 feet, Turner is a great shooter for his height.
76ers trail by 7. Maxey passes to Oubre. Back to Maxey. Oh, and Turner with a block. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Now here's Maxey. He has 6. Now here's Embiid. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Inside. Here's Siakam. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Siakam's got 6 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
George passes to Embiid. Pass to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. For 3, Maxey. Indiana with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Siakam against George. Halliburton, the pass to Turner.
nice physical play by Turner, getting to the stripe.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Miles Turner taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Bennedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. He hits the second from the line. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's McCain. There's the drive. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Now here's Mathurin. Back to Siakam. From 10 feet away. Chalk up 2 there. Siakam's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Bona. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 5 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Siakam. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Yabusele.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Maxey. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Nembhard. And there's a pick from outside the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Walker out there with Bennedict Mathurin. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
Here's McCain, defended by Halliburton. Pass to Embiid. Launches a 3. And Toppin pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Halliburton outside. They double team Halliburton. McConnell. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Butler. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Here's McCain. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Walker pulls down the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's McConnell. Halliburton for 3. And no good. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Outside Butler. They set a pick. Pass to McCain. Toppin with a steal. Now here's Halliburton. Toppin passes to Halliburton. Toppin a screen on Embiid. Here's Halliburton. The Pacers again can't hit. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the paint from 12 feet. Philadelphia with another miss. Pacers leading by 9. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Looking for the loudest fans to let us hear ya.
Getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Embiid. George outside. Embiid drawing the double team. 5 to shoot. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Oubre passes to Maxey. 2 on the clock to stop the drought. Oubre, that one's good. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Down low. And he throws it down with one hand.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Embiid. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Now here's Nesmith. George defending to the inside. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. And Turner with the block. 1:19 left in the game. Halliburton with the ball. Siakam looking it over. And here's Turner. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's George. He's covered closely. And that one, good.
Yeah, good luck stopping that. When PG is hitting the pull-up with his size and hops, you just got to tip your hat.
Siakam outside. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Out to Oubre. This one for 3. Excellent D there from Siakam. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. To the middle. And he banks in the layup. And now a 12-point Pacer lead.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Miles Turner.